Adjunct Professor Moran, Microeconomics 112. We're continuing our utility maximization problem, and the price of oranges has fallen to $1. So what we're going to do is we're going to complete the table again just for practice, as we did the last time, but now we have to adjust this column because the price per dollar has changed. And we're going to see how this change in price will lead to both the substitution and income effect. Two of the three reasons the demand curve has a negative slope, and you can already see the principle of diminishing margin utility here. So again, if you need to calculate marginal, you can add up your, if you need to calculate total, you can add up your marginals. 25 and 6 is 31, 31 and 5 is 36, 40, 43. The thing costs $1, so these columns are now are still the same as they were in the last problem. 24, 44. Okay, so I'm just adding these up to get the totals. And now since this is $1, this column is also the same as this one, because we're just dividing by $1. And now we're going to go shopping. So here we go. Round one, are you going to buy an apple or an orange? Well, would you rather buy something that gives you 24 utils per dollar or something that gives you 10 utils per dollar? So we're going to buy our orange, will be our first purchase, giving us 24 marginal dollars, 24 marginal dollars per unit. Our budget is 10, it costs $1, we've got $9 left. Cross that off. Would you rather buy something that gives you 10 marginal utils per dollar or 20 marginal utils per dollar? $8 left in our budget. You can buy your third orange, which gives you 18 utils of happiness per dollar, or your first apple, which gives you 10 utils per dollar. So we're going to buy the one that makes us happiest per dollar. You can buy your fourth orange, which gives you 16 marginal utils per dollar, or your first apple, which gives you 10 utils per dollar. So we're going to go with another orange. Okay, in the next round you can buy your fifth orange, which gives you 12 utils of happiness per dollar, compared to an apple which is only giving you 10 utils per dollar. So now we have $5 in our budget left. We're getting ready to go on our sixth shopping trip. Cross that off so we don't accidentally buy it again. And you can buy your sixth orange, which will give you 6 utils per dollar, or your first apple, which will give you 10 utils of happiness per dollar. So in this round, orange, you're glad we're not buying another orange. So in this one, we're going to buy our first apple, which gives us 10 utils per dollar, which is the same thing plus $1. We've got $4 in our budget left. We can buy our second apple, which gives us 8 utils of happiness per dollar, or our sixth orange, which gives us 6 utils of happiness per dollar. So we're going to buy another apple. Okay, so we can buy our third apple, which gives us 7 utils of happiness per dollar, or our sixth orange, which gives us 6 utils of happiness per dollar. So we're going to pick up another apple. Our ninth round of shopping, we can buy an apple, which gives us 6 utils of happiness per dollar, or an orange, which gives us 6 utils of happiness per dollar. So we'll pick up one of each. And we've spent all our money. So now we can try to figure out our total happiness per dollar. So what was the margin utility of the last apple? 6. The price was 1. That gives us a util per dollar ratio of 6. Same for the orange, because its price had fallen to 1. What's the quantity of apples purchased? 1, 2, 3, 4. Quantity of oranges? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's the total utility of 4 oranges? 31. Or you could add up 10, 8, 7, and 6 and get the 31. What's the total happiness from 6 oranges? Come up to the table, 96. Or you could add up the oranges, 24, 20, 18, 16, 12, and 6. What's the total utility from a budget of 10 and the price of an apple of $1 and the cost of an orange $1? 127. An amazing amount of euros. You shop wisely. There is no combination of apples and oranges that will result in a larger total utility of 127 than 4 apples and 6 oranges. So what we have now is a certain price quantity for oranges at 2 and a price quantity at $1. So now we can build a demand curve for oranges, and that was our purpose. And by doing that, we're going to be able to see the substitution income and principle of diminishing marginal utility, how they determine the actual demand curve. Before we go, though, let's look at our answers to the first problem when an orange was $2 and our solution when it was $1. Originally, we bought 2 apples and 4 oranges. Because the price of oranges went down, we substituted and bought more oranges, 4 to 6. But because of the income effect, another reason the demand curve is a negative relationship, because the price of oranges went down, the income effect allowed us to buy more apples as well. Instead of 2, 4. So we've just demonstrated the substitution effect and the income effect, giving us a negative relationship with price and quantity of apples. Only 4 at $2 and 6 apples at $1. That's a negative relationship, and we've just explained it using the substitution and income effect. And you can see the principle of diminishing marginal utility. As you consume additional oranges, your marginal utility declines. And so now we're going to graph this and develop a demand curve.